Hi, I'm Marcus Bronzy.
Hi, I'm Marcus Bronzy.
Hi, he's Sean.
He's also Marcus Bronzy.
And I definitely didn't forget to press record this time around.
The first time.
Because this is...
Punishment.
You're right, man.
It's the new year, man.
Aye, it's the new year. Allow me, innit, man. Allow me, man. It's punishment, man. It's when Sean and I get on the internet and look in our email inbox, jokes@howtokillanow.com. You send us some jokes and we read them out. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are punderful, some of them are what we call punishment. And that's why we call this part of the show punishment.
I know others that just won't ever see the light of day.
Oh, bro, 100%, man. 100%. Some of them go into a little black box and we'll whip them out on our very last show ever, because after we tell those jokes, we are off the internet forever. So without further ado, Sean, are you ready to step into...
Punishment.
Yes. Okay. This one is from Daniel.
Yeah, all right. Big up you, Dan.
Just watched Kill Bill Volume 1. Couldn't hear a thing.
God, Danny. And this is from Stephen or Stefan. And I like the fact that he's used some clean language to tidy up the joke here. Yeah. What do you call a policewoman who shaved her triangle 10 days ago?
Don't know.
Corn stubble. Hello, constable.
The old constable's coming back.
Constable. Also, that's what you call a police officer. If you wanna get on their nerves a little bit. How can I help you, constable? Yeah. Sorry, I need to do that again with better pronunciation. Sorry. What do you call a policewoman who shaved her triangle 10 years ago? Sorry. What do you call a police... Overgrown. Jumanji. What do you call a policewoman who shaved her triangle 10 days ago?
I don't know.
Constable. Good play on words.
Oh dear, okay. From RM, R to the M.
R to the M.
R to the M. Bubba is known at work and around town as a real ladies' man. Mike and Bubba get to talking one day at the shop and Mike asks him what's his secret. Bubba tells him, look, keep it to yourself, but it's real simple. Just before me and the lady get started, I take my dick and I bang it on a dresser a few times so I start out all numb, and that way I have staying power to satisfy my lady. Mike's impressed and says he's going to give it a try. That evening after work, Mike comes home, finds his wife in the shower. Perfect, he thinks. So he sneaks up the stairs, gets undressed, and whacks his dick on the dresser 3 times. His wife calls out from the shower, "Is that you, Bubba?"
Oh. This one's from Derek. What does a puppy and a nearsighted gynecologist have in common?
I know this. A wet nose. That was a great one.
Hey.
Classic.
Absolute burger. Classic burger and chips, bruv. Big up, man.
Sorry, I mean, I feel like that's one of the first ones that either of us have got for a little while.
I know, I like it.
This one is from Peter. Big up yourself, Peter. A man has troubles getting it up, and because of this, he hasn't been on a date in a very long time. He goes to a number of doctors and no one can help him. Eventually, he finds a doctor that says there's a possibility he can help, but the surgery has never been done. So this man would be the first to try it. With the man intrigued, he's willing to try everything or anything. The doctor explains that the surgery involves them taking a skin graft from an elephant and placing it on his penis. The man says, "Why not? Got nothing to lose." So he has the surgery, and all excited, he goes on a date. Very excited about the possibilities. He's sitting at the dinner table with a lovely lady, and she passes him a bread roll. And all of a sudden, the man's penis jumps out from under the table, takes the bread roll. Everyone was amazed and shocked at the same time. The lady asks, "Do you think you could do that again?" The man replies, "Possibly, but I'm not sure I can fit another roll up my arse." This is so bad.
Oh, shout out to you on that one. Who was that?
Peter.
Big up you, Peter. It's from Nancy. Says, you may have to word this different, but here goes. So, a man goes to his doctor with a problem with his backside. Seeing his patient in so much pain, the doctor slaps on his gloves and tells the gentleman to disrobe. As the patient does, the doctor then tells them to stay standing but bend over the exam table. The doctor proceeds to check the area, and lo and behold, they feel something. As they grasp onto the object, they inform the patient that there's a stem up there. As the doctor continued, the doctor then tells the patient, damn, you have a rose, stem and all the way up there. The doctor falls silent as they continue this baffling investigation. After a few minutes, the patient says to the doctor, well, don't keep me in suspense. Read the card. It's a big up, Nancy. I like it. Oh, all right. Cool.
Left field.
Yeah,
Did
there you
not
go.
see
Left field.
that. Did not see that one coming at all.
I like it. Oh, big up you, lads.
Okay, this one is this one is from Liz. A handyman goes to his priest to confess. Father, the other day the neighbour asked me to help fix the taps on the kitchen sink. When I finished, it started raining and she said, why don't you stay until the rain stops? I did, and we ended up having sex. The day after, I was at my friend's house to help her install the drapes. When I finished, it started raining again and she said, why don't you stay here until the rain stops? I did, and we also ended up having sex. Father, yesterday, my friend's husband and I were in the garage repairing the car. When I finished, it started raining and he said, where are you going in the rain? Stay and have a few beers with me until it stops raining. I stayed and one thing led to another and you can guess what happened again. The priest gets up immediately and starts walking away. The handyman says, what's wrong? The priest says, you not heard? There's a storm coming. The fuck out of here before it starts raining.
Oh. All right. A man walks into a restaurant with a full-grown ostrich behind him. As he sits, the waitress comes over and asks for their orders. The man says, I'll have a hamburger, fries, and a Coke. And he turns to the ostrich. What's yours? The ostrich says, I'll have the same. A short time later, the waitress returns with the order. That'll be $6.40, please. The man reaches into his pocket and pulls out the exact change for payment. The next day, the man and the ostrich come in again and the man says, I'll have a hamburger, fries and Coke. And the ostrich says, I'll have the same. Once again, the man reaches into his pocket and pays with exactly the correct change. This becomes a routine until late one evening. They come into the restaurant and the waitress goes, the usual. The man says, nah, it's Friday. So I'll have a steak, baked potato and salad. Same for me, says the ostrich. A short time later, the waitress comes with the order and says, that'll be $12.62. Once again, the man pulls the exact change out of his pocket and places it on the table. The waitress can't hold back her curiosity any longer. Excuse me, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but how do you manage to always come up with the exact change out of your pocket every single time? Well, says the man, several years ago I was cleaning the attic and I found an old lamp. When I rubbed it, a genie appeared and offered me 2 wishes. My first wish was that if I ever had to pay for anything, I'd just put my hand in my pocket and get the right amount of money and it would always be there. That's brilliant, says the waitress. Most people would wish for $1 million or something, but you will be as rich as you want for as long as you live. That's right, said the man. Whether it's a gallon of milk or a Rolls Royce, the exact money is always there. The waitress goes, one more thing, sir. What's with the ostrich? The man sighs, pauses, looks up and answers, my second wish was for a tall chick with long legs who agrees with everything I say.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Nice one.
This one is from Neng.
Big up you, Neng.
A man at a pharmacy asked the clerk for some protection. Clerk responded, what size? Man says, I don't know. Okay, this is a bit weird, but I can give it a quick feel and recommend the best size. The man obviously agrees. The clerk shouts to their assistant, hey, can I have one small pack? Oh, wait, medium pack. Wait, give me a large. Oh, you get me a largest pack of wet wipes. Like it.
All right, cool. This one's from Tanya. I love this joke. I've heard this before. I don't think I've said it to you, but I absolutely love this joke.
Oh, okay.
A man and his wife are in bed on a cold and foggy winter's night. In the distance outside, they hear a voice which seems to be shouting for help. After encouragement from his wife, the man gets up to investigate and opens the bedroom window. The husband shouts, "Who's there?" as it's so foggy because he can't really see much. A faint voice shouts back, "Help! I need a push!" Vexed that it's not a life or death emergency, the husband shouts back, "No, it's late. It's cold and we're tired. Go away." Slams down the window. Upon hearing her husband, the wife reminds him of a similar cold night when they broke down by the roadside and a kind passing stranger came to their aid. Feeling a slight pang of guilt, the husband puts on his dressing gown, goes downstairs and opens the hall door and shouts, "Hello? Are you still there? Do you still need a push?" A voice in the foggy distance says, "Yes, please." The husband replies with a question, "It's foggy. Where are you?" To which the distant voice replies, "I'm over here on the swing." It's just so dumb. I love it.
That's brilliant. I love that.
It's nice.
I love
nice. Nice, clean one.
This one is from Neil.
Man, like.
Pick up yourself, Neil. A guy joins a Trappist monastery where the abbot explains to him that once a year he may briefly break his vow of silence when he's called in to check on how things are going for him. After the first year, he sits with the abbot, who asks, "Is everything okay?" The rookie monk clears his throat and says, "Actually, I find the bed very soft. It's giving me backache. May I please have a firmer mattress?" The abbot writes down, "Firmer mattress needed." They nod to each other. A year later, he asks the same question. "Everything okay with you?" The monk clears his throat. He says then again, "In my former life, I was quite the cosmopolitan chef. I find the food very bland. Could I please have a rack of herbs and spices?" The abbot writes, "Herbs and spices." Another year goes past. "All good, brother?" "Actually, the light in my room is quite dim. It's only a 40-watt bulb. I'm getting eye strain when I study the scriptures and write my journal." The abbot writes, "Brighter bulb needed." A year later, he's asked the same question. "Is everything okay?" The monk turns to the abbot and says, "My rich uncle passed last month, and I've inherited quite a sum. I feel I am being called to set up a hostel for the homeless in the outside world. Would you be upset if I ask for your blessing to leave?" The abbot raises his eyebrows, says, "That's a fine and noble calling, and frankly, we'll be glad to see the back of you. You've done fuck all but moan since you got it." Oh, we all love a good moan. Come on.
I love that. All right. This one's from Nuno. It says, "Hey guys, love your podcast." Thanks, Nuno.
Cheers, Nuno.
Here's one of my favourite jokes and I'd love to share it with you. "My wife and kids left me because of my horse racing addiction. They're at the gate now and they're off."
That's a good one.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice delivery. I enjoyed that.
Right.
I enjoyed that. This one is from Alex. What do vegetarian cannibals eat?
Oh, no.
Swedes. Kiara.
What's the difference between people from Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
Don't know.
The people from Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people from Abu Dhabi do.
I knew it was I knew it was an Abu Dhabi too.
Oh, I did that delivery wrong. Sorry. The people from Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people from Abu Dhabi do.
This one is from Annie. What goes clip clop bang 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 clip clop clip clop?
I don't know what.
An Amish drive-by.
Technically, though, it's gun technology, so I'm not being funny. Yeah,
just a single bang.
just a single. Yeah, sounds like a bit of a. Oh god. Debbie Palmer, I love you guys. Thanks for the laughs. Why can't Miss Piggy count to 70?
Oh, it's going to be stuck at 69 something. What is it?
Because she gets a frog in her throat at 69.
How do I not remember that one? That is a classic. All right. This one is from Ella.
All right.
And she says, "Why does Barbie never get pregnant?"
Oh no.
Because Ken comes in a different box. Oh, that's on the level of our Christmas
That
jokes,
isn't it? Yeah, that isn't it. Up the chimney. Oi,
Different
sack.
oi.
Oi. All right.
God almighty.
I'm glad I got this one. It's from Peter. Peter, my guy. What does DNA stand for?
I don't know.
The National Dyslexic Association. That is class. That is class.
And also, it was more apt to that email.
Hit me. Oh, man. All right, guys. If you want to send your jokes in, it's jokes@howtokillanhour.com, man. That's been another episode of
Pun.
Flown by, bro.
Sorry?
Absolutely flown
absolutely
by.
flown by. It's been, listen,
yeah.
I'm glad you're back in the building, man. It's been a
bro.
lovely start to 2025. I've enjoyed it, man. We've covered a lot of topics today. We've been up there with some great jokes, some bad jokes, but some fantastic. I think I do like that national dyslexia.
That's a brilliant one. That is a brilliant one.
Had some zingers in there. And also, man, we've learnt some German this week as well on our recordings.
It's a double walker, yeah.
The double walker, yeah. And yeah, man, and we found your doppelganger. Who knows, Sean, one day we may get you in the same room. What would be mad is if you just sounded like you with a slightly different accent.
He's from Chile. He just sounds like he's from Northwest London.
or he's like, hey, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, what's going on, bro? You good, yeah? What part are you from? Northwest.
Also, yeah.
Northwheezy.
Also, if anyone finds Marcus's doppelganger, please.
Oh yeah, man,
Imagine he's from Chile.
mate, and we could
We're
all
gonna
get together, get me, and they can go missing in mysterious circumstances. All right, guys, man, thank you very much. We'll be with you soon. Peace.
Peace.